With the new entry-level trim to the 4xe Wrangler lineup, let's talk about the 2024 Jeep Wrangler Willys 4xe. Now, before I dive into the 4xe lineup, I have to let all of our Canadian customers know if you're looking to get on the hybrid bandwagon for a Jeep Wrangler, or if you're looking for the all-new Grand Cherokee 4xe, we are clearing out our 2023s to make way for the 2024s, and that means insane discounts. So I've made it really simple for you. The link below is already linked to all of our 4xe inventory. So if you are looking for the best deal in Canada right now, Peel Chrysler is the only place to shop. So make sure you hit that link at the bottom below. Now, like I started off this video saying, the new entry to the 4xe Wrangler lineup comes in the form of the Sport S and the Willys that we have here. Now, this is great news for those who are looking to get into a Wrangler 4xe but don't want to necessarily get into a Sahara or a Rubicon. So it means more options at a lower cost. There isn't much difference between the gas-powered and the PHEV Willys or Sport S. However, I will give you a tour because the Willys just look stunning like this, and I'll touch on some of the cool new features available along with a startup and a drive so that you can get a look and a feel for the new 4xe Willys. The most advanced powertrain ever developed for a Jeep Wrangler, the 2-liter 4-cylinder PHEV engine works with the Torque Flight 8-speed automatic transmission to produce 35 kilometers of pure electric range. So that means even better kilometers and mileage for savings in the city and for on the trails. The Jeep Wrangler 4xe powertrain integrates 2 electric motors and a 400-volt battery pack that work in tandem with the turbocharged engine and transmission, maximizing the efficiency of the hybrid propulsion components and coupling it with the Wrangler's world-renowned proven driveline. Key output for the Wrangler 4xe powertrain includes 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque, and stems from the engine and the motor unit and generator, along with a 400-volt, 17-kilowatt-hour, 96-cell lithium-ion nickel cobalt battery pack. Technically, the Sport S is the new entry trim for the 4xe lineup, but I wanted to put the Willys on display today because there are a few new standard features when it comes to the Willys that you do want to consider for your hybrid sport of choice. For 2024, the Wrangler Willys steps up the 4x4 capability with a newly standard True Lock rear locker. Yes, rear locker. In the last video, I understand it's the rear locker. I do a lot of script writing. I'm sorry, sometimes I mess up what I say. Steel rock rails, trailer tow and heavy duty electrical group, plus a new standard 33-inch tires to replace the 32-inch. But when it comes to the Willys 4xe, on top of all those features, the PHEV loads on the Select Track full-time transfer case with 4-low ratio of 272:1. And new for the 4xe lineup for 2024, the Willys will now come standard and all trims above it with the Power Box. Now, this 4xe Power Box for 120 outlets that have a total output of 30 amps, which allows you to charge external devices like your phones or your tablets. This is a fantastic feature, especially for those who enjoy off-roading and possibly camping, to have some peace of mind connectivity when you're out in the bush. Before we hop inside and we take her for a spin, I wanted to give you a good look at this particular Willys unit, which is currently available for sale. So if you are interested, make sure you hit that link. And if you buy this one in particular, I will personally give you your own gift on pickup if you are from Canada. The iconic Willys decal on the hood and the swing gate get their own refreshed look to distinguish from the 4x4 lineup, with the electric blue outline for the Willys name, and your 4-wheel drive decal gets an additional electric added to keep separate from the pack. Now, these electric blue features that we have, from the badging to the outline on the decals and even your front tow hooks here, just pop against the gloss black attributes of the Willys, as well as the overall black on black look. The front tow hooks, your badging, and even down to your center wheel cap, you'll have that pop of blue striking through the black. And the interior comes like the standard Willys interior we covered in the other review. So if you want a better look, definitely check out that video linked here. But today we're gonna hop inside and start her up so you can get an idea of the quiet you'll be able to enjoy when you're in EV mode. Okay guys, I am currently inside right now. I have my camera set up, as you can obviously see, just so I wanted you to get a good idea of what it actually sounds like from the outside, as well as you'll obviously hear from inside as well, what it sounds like to start up the 4xe, because it's akin to a spaceship noise, which most of these EVs and PHEVs, one of the best things about having a PHEV is the silent driving. So one of the best parts about that is your startup, and a lot of these different PHEVs, as well as obviously electric vehicles, have this little whirring up noise. So today I wanted you to get a full idea of what that sounds like, and then we'll take her around for a little bit and you can kind of hear what it sounds like to be driving in full electric mode as well. So first things first, let's start her up. And there you go. Funnily enough, now there is a plane, so you can probably hear the plane more than anything. But other than that, we have pure silence. So you didn't hear the engine turnover, you didn't hear anything like that. We're in hybrid mode, so it is prioritizing the EV. When I mentioned earlier about the 35 kilometers of range, when you use your regen, which you have your regen button inside here, when you're using your regen, you're gonna find that you're gonna get better range because the kinetic energy will be stored back into the onboard charger. So again, those who complain and say 35 kilometers, 40 kilometers aren't enough, it is enough if you're doing it properly. And like I said, if you can manage your way around town, I find it's always great to have that backup of a gas tank if you really got stuck. But you can kind of turn it into a game and figure out how you can get around town, how you can get the best range, because you do have your hybrid pages, so you can monitor everything that you're doing on the inside as well. Okay, so now that that's gone on, we're gonna take her for a little drive. So I've actually kept the camera up because I want to drive off and have you listen to what it sounds like as we're just going off, because you're just gonna hear rocks crunching underneath. So let's take her for a spin. Safety first, kids. And here we go. So, as we're driving, just a little bit of the EV whirring up there. I've set up the camera in the back so you can get an idea of the actual drive while we're in the car. Windows are all down again so you can hear everything. I put it in electric mode right now, so that way we know exactly what we're getting. We're getting full electric range. Let's go into drive and give her a listen. So we're gonna take a little turn here. So again, silence. Come on, camera, keep it together. Definitely should have put more down there. All right, so we're gonna just take her down there just so you can hear exactly what it sounds like. And here we are, onto the straight path. Hear that? That's what you're gonna hear when you drive a Jeep Wrangler 4xE. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe, because nobody beats a deal from Peel.